The Sutherland case put the interactions between people with mental illness and law enforcement front and center. Law enforcement leaders say the last place they want to take someone in crisis is jail. But sometimes that is the only option. Jennifer Roberts is the executive director of the Charleston Dorchester Mental Health Center. She says they work extensively with law enforcement to try and keep that from happening. And she says it starts with training.
We do a lot of training with law enforcement. It's called CIT training. It's a 40-hour training for law enforcement to teach them how to work with mental health folks and to know how to recognize signs and symptoms and how to react and how to de-escalate.
A mobile crisis team is often the next step when officers or deputies encounter someone needing critical help. The team of mental health professionals actually originated in Charleston, and there's now one in all 46 South Carolina counties.
Having mobile crisis go out with law enforcement is often very helpful. And so here in Charleston, law enforcement call our mobile crisis team a lot and say, can you meet us out here? We need your help.
And they are being put to good use. According to mental health statistics, Charleston's mobile crisis team responded to 671 calls in 2020, 265 of those coming from law enforcement asking for help. Roberts said that allowed them to divert 893 people from going to emergency departments, 815 from inpatient hospitals, and 70 from going to jail. Mobile crisis does not operate in the Charleston County Jail, though. Roberts says that's because they have a mental health team based there already, a total of 11 people, but they were not called in to help diffuse the situation with Sutherland. The South Carolina House of Representatives budget for next year includes an additional $4 million for the Department of Mental Health, and that money could go toward a telehealth psychiatric consultation team and adding 6 full-time mental health professionals, expanding the level of care. Brad Franco, Count on 2.